Why the fuck did it take my goddamn yellow key?
I think because he died. It takes all your items.
Okay, is there a way for me to get the key back?
You probably have to type. You probably have to go on the console and say "give key" or "give yellow key" or something.
Can you look that up? Since I'm kind of busy.
If you just type in like "give key," it says like you can just type in "give key" and it gives you like a random key. Oh, you gotta turn SV cheats 1. Yeah, type in SV cheats 1. I think all one word. SV underscore cheats. It's like Left 4 Dead back in the day. Holy shit! Wow, that's like a blast from the past. SV cheats underscore or SV underscore cheats 1.
SV underscore cheats 1.
Oh, next. It says yeah, it's gonna apparently it's gonna change in the next game, which is fucking dumb. Like yeah, you have to actually like turn on like the ability to put in cheats, and then you can type in like no clip and shit like that. Oh, you can just yeah. Apparently, you can't even use like the actual the cheats won't be like confirmed until the next game for some weird reason. Yeah, maybe those monitors do something. You, like hit them or something. You might have to restart the level.
God damn it. Let's see. Join game. Okay.
Game's on full screen on the stream.
That's weird.
Like it's in the top left corner.
That's fucking weird. I hear you, asshole. Where are you?
The full screen on your I think it's changing. Oh, never mind. It's still the same.
Let me see if I vid set mode 256014440. Let's see if that fixes it. There we go. Fixed it. Okay. So if that happens to me, I could just rejoin the damn server. Okay.
I would just quick save a lot.
It doesn't let you quick save when you're running a multiplayer server.
Oh.
But at least I figured out how to get past that. Now, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Now I have the red key. Alright. I don't remember fucking picking up the red key, but okay. Stop that! So my birthday happened while we were not recording anything. That was fun.
Yeah.
I got a couple movies. On 4K. I got Christine, which I'm really looking forward to watching because I'm a big John Carpenter fan. And then I got The Joker, which is a great film. You've seen it, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's a great film, isn't it? I liked it a lot.
It was, yeah. Really misunderstood at the time. Well, I wouldn't say misunderstood, but it was just hyped in the wrong way. But
It caused a lot... For some reason, the media was convinced that this movie was going to cause some kind of public shooting or something.
yeah. Because people thought it was going to be this incel fucking, like, dog whistle type of thing. Like, it was going to, like, inspire some incel to shoot a movie theater up. And they're, like, the whole media... You know how the media is with anything like that. They want something like that to happen, I swear. So they were just spinning it like, oh, this movie's going to inspire fucking mass shooting, which obviously didn't happen. Because the movie is not even about... Like, the Joker isn't even an incel in the movie. He's just some guy with mental illness, and he's a loner. And you know, it's like, it's just ridiculous how the media spins shit.
Yeah, I did a video on that on my other channel, FS Metal, and I did a version of it over on BitChute that actually includes film clips, and I will leave a link in the description below if you guys are interested in watching that to the BitChute version, because it's the better version, because it includes film clips. I don't want to do something with film clips here on YouTube because how the film industry is about that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I also got 4 albums. I got Far Beyond Driven. This the 2-disc version that includes the Live at Donington show with the 9 tracks that were recorded live at Donington in 1994.
Oh, yeah.
And then I got one of Judas Priest's best albums, fucking Painkiller. Just, god damn, that album is so fucking good.
Yeah, that really gave new life to the band at the time.
Yeah.
It's pretty
And
different
then it wound up being their last one with
Halford for a while.
Yeah, Halford for a long time.
Yeah. Had Ripper Owens,
who went on to sing after Halford rejoined it. He went on to sing Iced Earth for a while, who's also a very, very good band. And then I got Vivisex 6 by Skinny Puppy, which, if you like industrial, you'll like that one. It's very, very good.
I think I heard of them before. Or I think I heard one of their songs before.
They are... They were a big inspiration on 9 Inch Nails. who's also a very, very good band.
Yeah, I like them too. Or Trent Reznor stuff.
Yeah, Trent Reznor. And Trent Reznor did the Quake soundtrack. Quake turned 25 this year.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
recently.
Gotta replay that sometime. So I never actually. Well, I mean, I played Quake 2 before. I never beat it though.
You ever beat Quake 2?
No, I didn't even really get far either, to be honest.
Quake 2 is awesome. Highly recommend it. Especially if you can listen to the soundtrack while you're playing it. The soundtrack kicks fucking ass.
I'm just not the biggest. I don't like the whole shift in like the theme, because the first game was all like Lovecraftian, like dark fantasy type of shit, and then they switched to like the traditional like alien like type of thing, like space stuff. I mean,
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, it's still good, but
It's not a sequel to Quake, despite the fact that it's
No.
called Quake 2. And Quake 3 is not a sequel to Quake 1 or Quake 2.
no, that's its own thing too. It's strictly multiplayer.
Well, mostly strictly. I mean, it does have a
Yeah.
single-player campaign.
Then there's Quake 4, which a lot of people kind of overlook now. It's kind of like, I mean, what came out after Doom 3, but it's basically like the Doom 3 equivalent of Quake.
Yeah. And if you like Doom 3, you'll probably like Quake 4. It's not horror-focused. It's a sequel to... It is a sequel to Quake 2.
Quake, yeah.
And it's a good one. I like that. And I like Quake 4. It's by Raven Software, who used to do good things before they got sent to the COD mines.
Like a lot of good developers, like Raven and shit.
Yeah. And now that's all they fucking do now. And they got rid of Toys for Bob is in the COD mines too. Toys for Bob is the company that developed the Spyro remakes for this past generation, and as well as Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. Because, you know, they showed that they were talented and had some clue of what they were doing, so they got sent to the COD mines.
Which is, that's such a shame.
Yep. Really is. And then the other one I got was Philosophim by Burzum, which is an excellent album. I love that album. That was his first album after he went to prison, though he recorded it before he went to prison. Am I allowed to talk about Burzum on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm sure he's still okay, and I don't think it's that far gone.
I mean, Varg himself was banned.
Yeah, the Burzum releases are kind of confusing in terms of like when they were recorded and when they were released. Because some of the recordings are recorded during a different session, but appeared on a different album.
If I remember right, Philosophim is what he was working on when he decided it was a good idea to stab Uranus like 30 times.
Because it features the first song he ever wrote for Burzum on there, which is Dunkelheit, but the actual Norwegian version is called Burzum, like the title track of the band, or like the namesake of the band. I guess you can't really say a band. I don't know what you would do. I guess music project is a better term.
Yeah.
It's not really a band of people. It's definitely the most rough of the, in terms of like the rawness of the recording, it's definitely the most raw, lack of a better word.
Yeah, the first 3 of songs of that are pure black metal. And then he gets weird and experimental after that.
Yeah, including a 25-minute long, dark ambient song.
Yeah,
It's
like
really...
the track 4 is like this mix of dark ambient and black metal. It works though.
Yeah.
And then track 5 is 25 minutes of just pure dark ambient. Hey, watch me play the same 3 notes over and over and over again for 25 minutes straight. Ask track 4, or track 5 rather. I love it, but that's nice, exactly what it is.
It's one of those songs you put on either in the background while you're doing like work on the computer, or if you're trying to sleep, which is what I used to use it for.
Yeah.
I mean, I love this song, but it's a really nice song to like fall asleep to. It has that like nice, it's really like smooth listening almost.
Yeah.
In like an ambient sense.
Yeah, I like it, but I can understand why some people might not.
Because he's kind of known for doing that too. I mean, in the previous album on Hevisle Set Tar Us, I guess is what it's called. How you pronounce it? Like there's a song like that, which I think he actually said that's his favorite song. That Tom Hot song. That's like 14 minutes long. That's the same kind of thing. It's like an ambient song. I mean, obviously now he only does ambient stuff for the longest time. Ever since 2013.
Yeah,
he's been doing nothing but ambient stuff.
When was the last time he actually did anything black metal? Because I could have.
It was in 2012. The album was. I mean, the album's called something in Old Norse. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think it's called Umskatar or something. That was the last time he actually made like black metal's like sounding music. Because like his post jail black metal albums are pretty good. Like the one he made after the one that came out in 2010 after he got out of jail is really good.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything past Philosophem, to be honest.
Oh really?
Yeah, I like Philosophem a lot though. That is such a good fucking album.
Do you like his 2 ambient albums in jail he did? I mean, it's always hard to pronounce the fucking albums. That's the problem with Burzum. The first one was called some shit in Old Norse. I have no idea how to pronounce it. And the other one's oh my god, it's been so long since I've fucking listened to that. I can't even remember how to pronounce it. Yeah, but his 2 jail albums are pretty good. If you like that sort of like instrumental ambient type of thing.
Yeah, he was probably severely limited to what kind of instrument he could have while he was in prison for arson and murder.
Arson and murder, yeah. Yeah, that's basically what it came down to. He couldn't get any instruments, so he just used the MIDI software on the computer. And the reason why he only made 2 albums in jail was because they took away his computer privileges. And he couldn't make any more music for like the longest time, because those albums came out in '96 and '97 or '8 or something. And then for the longest time until 2010, he didn't put out anything. He even tried to escape all at one time in like 2008 or something.
Yeah, he didn't he get caught like in a stolen car.
Yeah, there's even footage on YouTube. If it's still up
He
on
got
YouTube.
caught like a stolen car, and he had. Did he get caught with plans to blow up another church or something?
Yeah, I think in like 2013 or 2014. I don't know if he actually was going to, but like, I guess they suspected him of like purchasing items to make a bomb or something. But apparently that wasn't the case. But the French authorities like stormed his house and shit and arrested him and him and his family. Because I guess he bought like this like combination of items that made it look like he was gonna like make a bomb.
Yeah.
I remember I watched like an interview after after that whole ordeal, and he was like explaining. I mean, I don't know who to believe honestly, but I mean, I know that the French authorities are paranoid about him. So, I mean, I can't see him actually doing anything like that anymore. Now that he's like in his like 40s.
Yeah.
It's one thing if he's like 20-something years old, like how he used to be, being like that, but... It's honestly, Varg's just like a nerd. He's just a fucking huge nerd. When you really think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, he killed a man, obviously, but... He's a fucking RPG nerd.
Yeah, not much of one for PC gaming. He's got some that he's enjoyed, but he is like super fucking picky about anything PC gaming. He's
yeah. Did you see that thing about him complaining about New Vegas? How it took like more than one like shot to kill people. He's complaining about the realism in New Vegas. It's kind of like a meme at one point.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, Varg. I mean, he talked about how he played Stalker, and he liked Stalker. I mean, Stalker is hard as fuck, and it's kind of realistic in that sense, where enemies like take like barely any hits, and you take barely any hits. But he's mainly like a tabletop RPG player. I mean, he actually made his own tabletop game called
Yeah.
I think it's called Mythical Fantasy Role Playing or something.
Yeah, he made his own tabletop game. That's the kind of nerd he is. He probably spends a lot of his time reading Lord of the Rings and the Silmarillion and shit.
Yeah. Just like a lot of other black metal people.
Yeah, a lot of them are fucking nerds.
Into like, yeah.
But like I have nothing to fucking complain about. I'm a fucking nerd.
Yeah, no, I mean, I really like the fact that he's just, like into that sort of thing.
His name on what Twitter was Gandalf, wasn't it? For a while.
Oh, that's news to me.
I thought it was. I thought he had like Gandalf the Grey.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, because even the namesake of Burzum's from the inscription on the ring itself.
Yeah, isn't it like something? Doesn't it like something mean something in like the language of the Uruk-hai
means,
or something?
Yeah, it means darkness and what the fuck is the actual language called? I can't remember. And like dark speech, or I think it's called dark speech and
black speech.
Or black speech. Yeah, in the lore. Because on Philosophim it's called Dunkelheit, which is German for darkness. Because the German all the German titles are like, I guess you can say the canon titles for that album, but yeah.
Yeah.
The Norwegian version
My
is called Burzum.
vinyl copy has it all in German.
Yeah, that's the one that most people have.
That's what I got. I know there are versions out there that say Burzum instead. That's such a good fucking song.
Yeah. It's really cool watching him play those songs on. I think you can actually still watch them on YouTube. There's re-uploads, I think, but like he actually plays like the riffs and shit, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. I haven't seen that.
Somebody in the chat was saying Sergeant Mark 64.
Yeah, that guy. We're playing his mod. He's the one that actually went and did it. I know there are brutal, like, there's brutal versions of other, like, brutal Hexen, brutal things like that, Heretic,
Yeah.
that I don't think he himself did.
No.
Don't quote me on that, but I could be. But he did this, and he did Brutal Doom, the original as well. I was already in this room, so I don't need to be back here. Okay. But I haven't found a key yet. And then beyond that, I got a game for my Switch. What was it? What was that? What was the game that I fucking got for my Switch? Okay, there's the yellow key. I must have lowered it somewhere. Okay, now to find a yellow door. God damn it. God damn it. What the fuck? Not Baldur's Gate. Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition. That's it. For the Switch. And then I took a screenshot of that and posted it on Twitter. It was like, you buy a Switch for games that look like this, right? And of course it looks like early 2000s full 3D game. So it looks like trash by modern standards.
I need to play more on my Switch. I haven't played it in a while.
Okay, what did that do? That must have opened something somewhere. Yeah, I'm going to eventually play that, but I'm going to start recording Final Fantasy VII Remake for a big video for the channel. And I don't really want to right now because all I want to do is play Mass Effect 2. Because I've been playing the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I beat 1. I'm pretty deep into 2. And that's all I want to do with my free time right now is play that. But I need to start recording that. And I wanted to get another Let's Play episode up before I started doing that. So that's what we're recording here.
Yep.
Yeah! This mod is actually a hell of a lot of fun. If you've never played Brutal Doom or Brutal Doom 64, highly recommended, but familiarize yourself with the original versions of the game before you do that, though.
Because it's not just like added blood and guts. It's like as again, like the Nightmare Imps are like the actual mechanics of some of the enemies are different, and Nightmare Imps are a good example.
Yeah, enemies are faster and generally more difficult.